smash the like button. Also, the Samoan dynasty is done once and for all in the WWE.
So, first things first, what are my thoughts about these new World Wrestling Federation releases? I tried to warn you. I warned you last month. The Samoan dynasty, it's over. It's done. The Samoan dynasty, they will never be pushed ever again. So, Lance Anoa'i, that man is from the Samoan dynasty. And guess what? He got released. Thanks to Raja Bell Jackson. He messed up everything. Like I said, the World Wrestling Federation, they will never push the Samoan dynasty ever again. All thanks to Raja Bell Jackson and Knox Pro Fake Pro Wrestling. If Raja Bell Jackson never whooped Psycho Stu's ass, I think Jacob Fatu, he would be the current United States heavyweight champion, or Solo. Thank Raja Bell Jackson for crushing the push of the Samoan dynasty. There's so much evidence to back up my claims. After Raja Bell Jackson whooped Psycho Stu's ass, Solo dropped the belt to Sami Zayn on a random SmackDown. I thought Jacob Fatu was the one that was going to dethrone Solo for that championship. Why not? They gave it to Sami Zayn, which means Jacob, he would not beat Sami Zayn for that belt because they're both good guys. You see, Raja Bell Jackson, he messed up everything. So, what are my thoughts about Wesley getting released? That was not a shock. Come on, man. Wesley has been here for the past 5 years. If you've been here for a 5-year stretch, that means they have no plans for you on the main roster. They see you as a lifer in NXT. That's not good. Also, he's short. Wesley is a midget. I think it was career suicide to turn him heel. He is not a heel. Midgets should not be heels. It makes no sense. Short people should not be heels. 5'5", 5'6". Come on, man. Who are you kidding? I'm 6'1". Us tall men, yeah, we should be heels, not short midgets like Wesley. Yeah, I said it. Only us tall men, us tall, super jacked up men should be heels, not short midget Wesley. Bro, he's been here for 5 years. That means they have no plans for him. Why would you turn a midget into a heel? It's like nobody in The Rock means nobody will fear Wesley. He's 5'6". I mean, come on, man. Who fears a 5'5" fake pro wrestler as a heel? That makes no sense. That was career suicide. Nobody took Wesley seriously. Why would you have him turn on the Rascals? The Rascals put that man over. If you don't have any plans to push Wesley as the next Shawn Michaels, then that's dumb. Don't turn this man heel. Don't turn him against the Rascals. He is the Rascals. What the fuck? That was so dumb. Bad booking. Also, Wesley got leapfrogged by Javon Evans. You see, Wesley got lost in the shuffle because there's tons of men who wrestle exactly like Wesley down in NXT. Like a Dragon Lee, Ray Phoenix, guys like that. Javon Evans, Dragon Lee. Guys like that, Wesley becomes obsolete. So, I'm not shocked that Wesley got released. Listen, bruh, he is a midget. He had no upside on the main roster. Like I said, you short shrimp dwarfs, you midgets should not be heels. Only us tall, 6'1", swole, jacked up men should be heels in the World Wrestling Federation and not you short little shrimps. So here's what Wesley should do. He needs to reunite with the Rascals. That's his only saving grace. Reunite with the Rascals and just move on from there. Now, let's talk about the World Wrestling Federation crown jewel in Australia. The first match, Roman Reigns versus big-ass Bronson Reed in an Australian street fight. Now, if this match was booked in Saudi Arabia, I think they would have booked Braun Breaker versus Roman Reigns. But the fact that this show was in big-ass Bronson Reed's hometown, I think that's the only reason why they ran back this fade in Australia, because this is big ass Bronson Reed's hometown. But this match was wild because that crowd doesn't really mess with Bronson Reed. That's the funny part. How is that possible? Why was Roman Reigns more over than big ass Bronson Reed in his hometown? Man, that would piss me off. Seriously, that would piss me off if my rival was cheered over me in my hometown. I'm like, bro, I don't care if I'm a heel. It doesn't matter. That's my hometown. I'm like, what the heck? Why are you being cheered over me in my hometown country? That's messed up. Like I said, if Crown Jewel was in Saudi Arabia, they would have booked Braun Breaker versus Roman Reigns. I would say so far, this might be the best year of big ass Bronson Reed's whole entire life as a fake pro wrestler. This man has wrestled Roman Reigns 2 times in 1 year. Roman Reigns doesn't do that unless you have the potential to be a main event guy or you are a current main event guy. This man didn't even wrestle Sami Zayn twice in 1 year. So he wrestles big ass Bronson Reed twice in 1 year. Roman Reigns rarely wrestles. So the fact that Roman Reigns got out of bed for big ass Bronson Reed twice in 1 year, that says a lot about what they think of big ass Bronson Reed. So the real question is, who will be a world champion first? Big ass Bronson Reed or Braun Breaker? That's the bigger question. Now, which man should win this match? I think Roman Reigns needs to win this match, because if Roman Reigns is going to lose to somebody from the division, it needs to be Braun Breaker and not big ass Bronson Reed. If you keep on saying that Braun Breaker is the future of this business, then that means he needs to beat Roman Reigns and not big ass Bronson Reed. We need to save that L for Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker needs to serve Roman Reigns a big ass L. This match needs to be the appetizer for Braun Breaker. Let's get to Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker needs to be the one to beat Roman Reigns to make a statement. Now, I will say this. Ever since Roman Reigns went from a heel to a good guy, this man has been getting his ass whooped multiple times a month ever since he switched from heel to good guy, even more so as the big dog. I think this version of Roman Reigns has been taking more beatdowns than the big dog Roman Reigns. It's like he's low-key becoming Edge. What I mean by that is, it feels like every time Edge comes back, he gets his ass whooped, and then he goes away for like 4 or 3 months, and then he comes back. That's Roman Reigns. Every time he comes back, Roman Reigns takes a beat down, and then he goes away for maybe 2 or 3 months. I will say this, big ass Bronson Reed, he looked good in this match. Roman Reigns, every time he wrestles big ass Bronson Reed, he makes Bronson Reed look good. Bronson had a great performance in this match. And of course, since this is a street fight, Braun Breaker and the Usos, they did interfere in this match. Man, Braun Breaker, holy shit. This dude was spearing people out their shoes, bruh. Like, holy crap. He was spearing everybody. But it looks like I was wrong. Big ass Bronson Reed, he just beat Roman Reigns. Man, that's a major upset. That will go down as the biggest win of his whole entire life. He beat Roman Reigns clean. That's shocking. Listen, I don't care what anybody else says. He beat Roman Reigns clean, man. I'm shocked. I thought they would save it for Braun Breaker. So I don't get it. Listen, I do understand that this was his hometown, but you gotta save that win for Braun Breaker. Also, after the match, attention to detail. Roman Reigns he actually cursed out the Usos because he told them that the whole world thinks that he can't win matches on his own. Wow, who was the main one that was telling you that for the past 5 years? It was me. Yes, it was me alone. I kept on telling you that Roman Reigns can't win matches on his own without the Usos, the bloodline. I kept on telling you, and I'm glad that Roman Reigns is self-aware. All right, so let's talk about the next match. Sexy ass Stephanie V versus Tiffany Stratton for the Crown Jewel Female Heavyweight Championship. Oh yeah, by the way, I will give the Roman and the big ass Bronson Reed match a 5 out of 10. That match was very, very solid. Now, this match with sexy ass Stephanie V, I will give it a 6.5 out of 10. Sexy ass Stephanie V, she won. She was the rightful winner. She's the hotter superstar right now. Stephanie V is the hottest female fake pro wrestler out right now as we speak. I think she might be top 5. I'm talking about in the whole entire world. Stephanie V is a top 5 female fake pro wrestler right now as we speak. This was a very, very good, solid ass match. I think that sexy ass Stephanie V is the perfect female fake pro wrestler. She has no flaws. She never botches. Every move she does, it looks crisp. It's like, I don't get it. Every move she does, man, she looks like a fucking expert. She never botches. I will call her the female Mr. Perfect. That's what she is. She's the female version of Mr. Perfect. The fact that she's been here for 15 months and so far she's had 4 championships. That's insane in the membrane. In 15 months, she might be the most accomplished female fake pro wrestler in the World Wrestling Federation ever. I would say, yeah, the first 15 months, I've never seen a female be this successful. I'm talking about in a short time frame. She is a new female fake pro wrestler. That's what I mean, like she's new. So, sexy ass Stephanie V, she beats Tiffany, and she is now the new Crown Jewel Female Heavyweight Champion in her first 15 months in the company. That's insane. So, let's talk about the next match. John Cena, Peacemaker, my childhood hero, versus AJ Styles. So this will be the last time that John Cena and AJ Styles will run that fade. The last match ever. And next year, AJ will be retiring next year. Also, AJ Styles brought back his old school TNA wardrobe. I'm talking about the booty shorts. Yo, this was a fun match to watch. I liked how both AJ and John were doing their rivals' finishing moves. That was great TV. I saw the Walls of Jericho. I saw the Scorpion Death Drop. I saw Samoa Joe's finishing move. I'm telling you, this was a fun match to watch. Classic. I also saw the skull crushing finale. Listen, The Miz and John Cena, they gotta run that fade one last time. They owe it to The Miz. I would say the best spot of this whole entire match was when John Cena teased a 619. I was like, oh hell no, there's no way that John can pull off a 619. But it turned into a tease. AJ stopped John from doing the 619. This was a very fun match to watch. Both men were just spamming their rivals' finishing moves. That was the best spot, the best parts of the whole entire match was their rivals' finishing moves. But towards the end, John Cena did win this match. He gave AJ a tombstone and then an FU 1, 2, 3. John beats AJ Styles. I will give this match an 8 out of 10. This was a great, fun match to watch. So, let's talk about the next match. Rhea Ripley with Io Sky versus Asuka and Kairi Sane. I will give this match a 5 out of 10. This was a very solid ass match. I think that Kairi Sane had the best performance in this match. I mean, this match was so obvious. We all knew who was going to win this match. Rhea Ripley is back in her hometown country. We all knew that Rhea Ripley and sexy ass Io Sky was going to win this match. So let's move on to the main event. Cody Rhodes, the best fake pro wrestler in the whole entire world, versus Seth Freaky Rollins, the modern day Triple H. That's who I call Seth Rollins. He is a poor man's Triple H. Why? Because he needs a good dance partner. Nobody pays money to watch Seth Freaky Rollins. We watch his opponents. That's who we pay to see. We pay to see his opponents, not him. Triple H was known for wrestling the guy who drew the most money. That's Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is known for working with the guy who is drawing the most money on the card. So that means we have to care about Seth Rollins by default. So this match is for the Crown Jewel Heavyweight Championship. For the past 3 years, Rollins has been crying and complaining over Cody Rhodes. The fact that he can't beat Cody Rhodes in a match. I would say 2 years ago, Rollins tried to convince Cody Rhodes to choose him over Roman Reigns because Rollins was mad that he can't beat Cody Rhodes. He was begging for Cody Rhodes to choose him so he can get his win back. You see, that was back when Rocky Maivia exposed himself. That was when the world turned on Rocky Maivia because he sabotaged WrestleMania. This whack job, he convinced Cody Rhodes that he was the better choice to main event WrestleMania, even though he won the Royal Rumble. So, because of that, they had to pivot towards a possible match between Seth and Cody Rhodes because Rocky Maivia sabotaged WrestleMania and he sabotaged Cody Rhodes. So, it looks like Seth Freaky Rollins won this match. He beat Cody Rhodes for the Crown Jewel Heavyweight Championship, but it doesn't mean nothing. He's not better than Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is a nice guy. He was nice enough to let Rollins have at least one win against him because Cody Rhodes is a company man. But overall, this was a great match. I think this might be their best match of their series. I must say, Rollins and Cody Rhodes, they work well together. They have great matches. I feel like both men are evenly matched. That's why they always have great matches together. This win means nothing. Seth Freaky Rollins is not better than Cody Rhodes. I think it was obvious. It was obvious that Rollins was going to win this match. This man was crying all month about not beating Cody Rhodes. So he got this monkey off his back. But it means nothing. You're not better than Cody Rhodes overall. One win. That's about it, bruh. One win. That means nothing. Cody Rhodes still wins the overall series. He has more wins than you. So this win, it means nothing. You don't lead the series. Cody Rhodes, he still leads the overall series. I will give this match an 8 out of 10. This was a great match. I will give this overall show a 7.5 out of 10. And guess what? If you have a problem with anything I said in this video, well, guess what? Let's run that fade, dog. I don't duck the fade, catch the fade. And I'm done.